Today's video, it's gonna hurt, but it's gonna be honest and it's gonna be truthful. Now, I feel like I'm probably the only person on YouTube in general that's gonna have a video that's gonna be this straightforward about this topic. And I feel like this topic is like taboo because nobody talks about it, or people like avoid it like it don't exist, but it's a real thing. So if right now you as a man, you are not getting laid, right? You haven't had sex in forever. If you do magically meet somebody and they have sex with you, they ghost you right away. If you married and you notice your sex done plummeted tenfold, you feel me? If you got a girl and y'all barely able to have sex once a week, yo, I'm just about to tell you the truth to why exactly that is. And this is to help you, not hurt you. Now, I know when you initially hear it, defense mechanisms are gonna come up. But what I need you to do is breathe, take the entire video in, and then share your thoughts at the end. All right? Now let's get right into it. So to set the stage here, I'm gonna play a clip from a podcast I did about 2 years ago with two of my female friends, where I shared with them this story that helped me understand why exactly this happens. And I want y'all to see just from the clip if you're able to pick up exactly the taboo I'm about to share with you.
No, this was funny as hell. I took my shirt off when the shorty was like, she said, oh.
Oh, I think that hurt more.
I was like, I'm like, look, I'm like, oh what?
Oh, okay.
I was like,
all right.
no, for real.
I guess we can turn the lights off. Okay. Shit.
Yo, this is literally how it was. I was like, oh what? She was
Why
like,
would you ask that? I want to hear it.
I wanted to know. She's like, I just thought you would look more different.
Hey, that's a really nice way to put it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't know what you mean.
No, I asked. And I was just like, well, what you mean?
I can't. I feel like I would just start crying. Literally.
I was so shit. I was like,
Just start putting your things. I'm gonna go now.
I look back on that video now and laugh because that isn't my reality today. But the story I was telling was from when I was about 22 years old, you know, and I truly, honestly appreciate the woman that shared that advice with me, like directly to my face, because what they said, I was genuinely already thinking, but no one ever had the heart to say it to me. And that's why I gotta have the heart to say it to y'all today. The real reason why you aren't able to get sex is because you don't look good with your clothes off. Now, I just want you to let that digest really quick. You aren't able to continually have sex or find people that want to have sex with you because when you take your clothes off, you are not sexually appealing. And this is a fact. I am 10 out of 10 sure all of y'all have seen the videos online about how your life changes once you get jacked, once you get in shape, how people treat you way different. I mean, even women have talked about it a lot, how they say, oh yeah, all my friends was being super positive with me when I was out of shape, but now that I'm in shape, people definitely treat me different, right? But this video ain't about women. But at the end of the day, it's the same impact across the board. See, the funniest thing about this truth is that deep down, we all know our reality. Because my 22-year-old self knew that I ate ice cream and cookies every single day, right? I knew that I was hitting the gas and just eating McDonald's or whatever just came around. I didn't care, you know what I'm saying? I just was eating just to live, you know? And I knew deep down that I also didn't look my best with my clothes off. But of course, no one ever said anything. And I actually was getting with attractive people, so I never really paid it too much mind, you know? But over time, I noticed once I started getting in shape, because I'm not gonna lie, that was my trigger that sent me to like, oh no, I gotta tighten up because like I need to have higher expectations for myself. And I noticed that the more my quality of woman continually picked up, like the more the expectation increased for you to look the part. And you can This is again, don't let your defense mechanism come up where you're like, no, because if I got money, or listen, man, life happens and things just get tough. I get it. But at the end of the day, if you watching this video right now, if you still here at this point, it's because you are in a funk, right? You not getting no ass. And as a man, you need it to literally survive. Like you can't go, it's easy to go, oh yeah, I just don't need to have sex. I don't think about it. Yeah, that's because your testosterone's low. That's why you don't think about it. Right? When you in the gym, when you working hard, when you getting in shape, your testosterone is flying. If you have not woke up with morning wood over the last week, not even 4 or 5 of the days, that means your testosterone is low, right? And then it's even worse as a man when you going every single day and you not getting no ass. And then you got to turn around and like make up all these excuses for yourself. Now you got to try to become a passport, bro, to go pay for sex. You know what I mean? Or you just paying for prostitutes in the States. It don't matter. But deep down, you know that that's hurting you. You know deep down you want to be more confident as a man. You know what I'm saying? And so the big thing here that I just wanted to be real with everybody about is get your lazy ass in shape. Y'all know what I mean? Like stop eating ice cream and cookies every night, right? Stop wearing oversized t-shirts to not make your belly look as big. You know what? I'll tell y'all another funny story that happened. I remember a little bit after that, I mean, when I first visited LA, I was still on my BS. You know, I had my arms and everything together, but I ain't had my abs yet. And I'll never forget, I took a picture on the boardwalk, like, and the picture was fly too. And then at the end of the pic, I get it back from my cousin. I'm looking at it like a couple hours later, and whole time, I could see my stomach sticking out the t-shirt. And I was like, damn, I should have sucked in my stomach right. Y'all see how stupid that sound? I should have sucked in my stomach because my lazy ass wasn't dieting correctly to keep me in the best shape. Like, you just see how dumb it sounds, right? We can easily continually make excuses for ourselves. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all the impact of getting in shape. Hey, bro, abundance is literally at your fingertips. Now, again, we all could probably be different races, different hairstyles, different heights, different everything else, right? But being fit has one general consensus. Women love the way it look. And if right now you at home and your woman even watching this video with you and she like, oh, babe, don't worry, you look good as you is. Trust me. I had to yell with that, my bad, y'all. When she's in the gym, or when she's out and about, her eyes is on the dudes that are fit. I am in the gym and I go to multiple gyms, right? And I am telling you all, from married women to women that got boyfriends to situationships, their eyes is always open. They are always willing to flirt. They love when they get picked up. I mean, I just picked a shorty up the other day with one arm. You know what I'm saying? They love it, right? If you right now got a shorty, I want you to go pick her up. If you can't pick her up and if somebody else does it, you might not get no ass again. You might be done for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want y'all to really start taking your life serious, man. I want y'all to really like take this, because I get sick of seeing all that incel ish online, like bashing women and, you know, oh, you know, they should be doing this. They should don't stop worrying about all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Worry about getting yourself in the best shape possible. And from there, everything else becomes easy. Yo, I'll give you another great example. I had a podcast that I got invited on because y'all know I do acting too. So I get there and it's me and another dude there. And the guy has these shirts that's pretty tight. And he's like, I don't know who's going to be the main spokesperson. I want both y'all to put the shirt on and I'm going to just figure it out. So I throw the shirt on, like, at the time, I think I hit chest day too. So the shirt filled me out really nice. You know what I mean? And he was like, oh yeah, you look like an authoritative figure. Oh boy, he ain't work out. I could tell he had no definition on him. He threw the shirt on, John was flabby. He was like, yeah, nah, you going to be background. You know what I'm saying? And even with little things like that, it's like how a person perceive you right off the bat just changes everything. Like, a lot of y'all, if you have never had a six-pack, then you are doing a disservice to your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to get out here and get right, because there's no reason you should exist on this planet, go 20, 30, 40 years of life, and at no point could you find the discipline to cut out all the BS so you could get in shape. You can't put down the drinks for just 1 year. You can't put down the snacks for 1 year. I mean, because once you got it, it's way easier to maintain than it is to initially achieve it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, listen, I just had to really make this video because that's a taboo topic people don't talk about. And even if I wanted to shift perspectives and talk about it on the other side, it's equally as true. And what I mean by the other side is talking about it with our perception of women, because it's the same thing. Like when they get ghosted, or when you might have one night stand. I mean, right, some of y'all fellas that's probably done did it. You see a shorty when you out and about, she's super fly in her clothes, she look good, you finally take her home, and then she take her clothes off, and you don't like what you see. But you would never say it out of your mouth because you don't want to be disrespectful or rude towards them. But what do? You just go MIA. Like, it's a thing. It's what people do. I've done it too. You know what I'm saying? Where you're just like, wait, I know I don't want to, like, I'm good on this. You know what I'm saying? And you could wait around to see will they get in shape. But guess what? Most people don't want to go through the process with you. They want the results. Y'all, some of y'all even learning that in this dating world if you ain't got your money up, right? Like, you want a shorty to be there with you while you grinding, be there with you while you getting your life together. You know what I'm saying? And she don't want that. She like, yo, I want somebody established. It's the same thing with your physique. She wants you to take your shirt off when y'all at the beach or when y'all at the pool, and they're like, damn, that's my man. And other women are looking at you like, I know he disciplined. You feel me? Because I'm telling y'all, because them the looks I get. So I know that's how it is. And I want everybody to experience that. So listen, if your lazy ass ain't worked out today, I want you to drop and give me 10 right now. You feel me? I actually just banged out a 50 banger a little bit ago, and I worked out this morning. And I'm waking up tomorrow morning to go work out because I love it. You know what I mean? But man, this is going to be the end of this video. If you made it to the end, you already know, hit that like button. Comment your thoughts too. Do you think being in shape matters? Do you think if you was in shape, you get more ass? What excuses do you got for why you not in shape? Right? I mean, you could definitely share whatever excuses you want in the chat and be like, oh, well, you know, my medical bills and I'm a bunch of nonsense. But and I'm here, I'll listen to it. But at the end of the day, I want to hear, you know what, bro? You right. I have been on some BS. I know deep down that I got to suck my stomach in when I take certain things. I know deep down that I try to wear the tight shirts and try to compliment my arms, but I don't look as good as I should. Like, own it. It's okay. Once you own it, you can change it. And that's how we ending this, man. I see everybody at the top.